welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jo and I help creators with freelancing, passive income and tech. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can get your first 1,000 email subscribers. Building your email list is one of the singular most important things that you can do for your business. Unlike social media platforms where you're competing for attention, emails go straight to the subscriber's inbox and generally you're going to be able to make a better connection with them. You also own your email list, so you have complete control over it. I remember back in the day when I was using Instagram as my main promotion platform for my business, and it went down for a couple of days and I did not have a backup. Needless to say, it was not a good day for me. So before we dive into the video, I just want to let you know that any links to resources I have, I put them in the comment section below of the video, so definitely check those out. And if you find my content useful today, please make sure to like and subscribe so I can keep creating more for you guys.
First thing that you're going to do is you're going to break down the goal. So since we're getting 1,000 subscribers onto our email list, a good breakdown is using a time frame. Now, 3 months is a realistic goal. I know there are a lot of people out there on the internet that are like, grow your email list in 5 days and all that kind of stuff. But we are everyday people. We are going to be working the process and we're going to be doing it for like long-term growth, right? So give yourself 3 months because you're going to be learning processes, you're going to be implementing stuff. And then once you've done it, you can repeat the process and start to get and grow that email list and get subscribers. So the second step you're going to do is you're going to create a lead magnet. Now remember, a lead magnet is something that you give away in exchange for an email address. Now the best types of lead magnets are things like ebooks, or if you've created a course, you can give away like a part of your course. There are checklists, like basically anything that is going to help your clients go from A to B really quickly, really fast, and give them a really good result. Because in the end, you want to help your clients. Now, the third step that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to capture, deliver, and market. So you are going to need a tool to capture those email addresses, deliver your lead magnet, and then of course afterwards, you're going to want to do some email marketing to your clients that have subscribed. So there is a software that I want to show you that is going to help you do all of these things, and you can start completely for free. And then when you're like ready to upgrade and build like funnels and do more lead magnets and grow your email list even more, you can upgrade to paid plans if you want to. So let me jump on over to it and I will show you exactly how it works. Okay, so I am here in my System.io account. Now the first thing that you're going to need to do is come to funnels. And then you are going to create a funnel. Now we are going to call this lead magnet, and we are going to build an audience. Now it doesn't matter about the currency because we're not charging any money. All we're doing is building an audience and collecting those email addresses. So you would come into the funnel. Now it will just be a 2-step funnel that we'll create. So we'll just keep it really nice and simple. Now the first page is called a squeeze page, and that is because you're squeezing people into the funnel. And the second step is just a thank you page where you thank people for opting in. You can also deliver whatever it is that you're giving away as well. So let's pick a squeeze page. I'm just going to pick something really, really simple. Like I quite like this one because it's really, really clean. There's lots of white space and it just makes it a lot easier for people to be able to read. Now we are going to come into the edit of the page. Now you can see that there is like a whole thing set up for you, right? So it's all super easy, but I just like to go through with any templates that you get with System.io. It doesn't even matter where you get them from, whether you download them or you get them inside the system. You always have to do like a little bit of changing and things like that because you want it to look exactly like your brand and you want it to look like your stuff. So I don't like to have any of the menu stuff up there because I just like to make sure that there's only one action on my, opt-in pages, and that is just to give, the email address. Or you can also put in the person's name as well, but email address is probably the bare minimum. The easier you can make it for people, the better. So I would just go through and I would update this, and System.io makes it really easy because you can just change this to whatever you want. So let's just say I'm giving away a free ebook. So I'm going to say grab the free ebook, 10 ways to get traffic to your lead magnet. Something like that. And you just want to make sure that whatever text that you write in here is specific to your target audience and what you're giving away. Like, really tell them the cool thing that you have. So like, they want to sign up because whatever the problem is that you're going to solve for them, that is what your lead magnet is going to do, right? Okay, so this will all be like set up for you, but if you want to like change fonts and colors and, you know, maybe you want to like make it look a little bit more interesting, you can, you know, make things bold or italic. There are lots of different things that you can do, and System.io makes it really easy because on the left hand side here you just have all these elements where you can drag and drop them in, and you can also check that it looks good on mobile as well just by clicking that little from desktop to mobile, so you can see how like simple and easy it is. The cool thing about System.io with the desktop to mobile version is you can actually make them different as well. So let's just say I wanted to like make this really small, I don't know, on mobile. Like, let's make it so small that you can just see the difference. But let's just say it's that small, right? So you can see how tiny that is on mobile, but then on desktop it's the normal size. So that's really cool about System.io. I actually don't know of any other platforms that kind of do that as easily. So that is all set up. Now, what you would want to do is you would want to make sure that you also, you know, like update the colors and things like that. Like, don't keep it the same. Like, make sure that, you know, you go through the settings and have a look. So to be able to change colors and things like that, you can just look for the color palettes. You can add in a custom color, or you can just select from one of the ones here. So that's looking pretty cool. Maybe we would like, you know, also make this the same color as well. Like, you know, make it look a little bit more designed, a little bit different than the templates that are already going through. Now, like, that's looking really cool. I might also just add, I'm going to leave it like that. Now that this is sort of like the placeholder image, what I would put in here is a mock-up of the ebook, right? Or something that is looking like the ebook that we have. So I'm going to go into Canva, and usually I just do like Instagram size, like just a normal, not the new sizing, but the old one, you know, the square one, which is right there. And I would just come and I would just grab like a mock-up. So maybe I might go ebook mock-up and see what sort of templates or elements we have. I think this one actually looks pretty good. Okay, so I would change that screenshot to whatever my free ebook was. So it would be my 10 ways to get traffic to your lead magnet. So I would just download that as a PNG. I would download that, and I would come back into my editor of System.io. And I am just going to drag and drop that. Now you can see how easy it is to use this system and create everything. The cool thing about System.io is they give you, like, as long as you have like a framework and things like that, then you can just customize it and make it your own. So, you know, I can make this a little bit smaller so you can see that that's looking good. Now maybe what I might want to do is I might want to like change the background color to something that's like a little bit more like that. Cool, so it's looking really good now. Now that the blue, it's not really working, so maybe I'm going to change it to, you know, maybe like a brown or something. It's just a slightly a little bit different, maybe like a kind of a goldy color. But you can see just with like a little bit of design and just making it look a little, you know, a little bit different. I've changed that complete template from what it was to something new. Now what you can do as well, if you want to see it exactly how a client would see it, is you can click on that icon button and you can see, you know, that's how they would see it there. And I think that is going to be like a really good page to be able to capture those email addresses. Okay, so after that, I'm just going to make sure I save it. I'm going to come down to thank you page. Now with the thank you pages, I usually just use the first template unless I'm trying to look for some ideas on different things that I can do with my thank you pages, because you can not only deliver your lead magnets, but you can also like ask people to subscribe or watch a video or do something else. Like, there's another action that you can get people to take when you get their email addresses, just to like show them that you're like doing stuff that's really cool. So this is the thank you page. So I'm not going to edit this too much because we've already learned how to edit a page before, but it works exactly the same. Now, what you can do is you can deliver your freebie. So let's say it was an ebook, or maybe you're giving like a file away from like that's got like lots of PNGs in it, or maybe you've got heaps of different files to give away. What I would recommend that you do is, so like for example, I've got Dropbox, you could use Google Drive, anything like that. Now, if I was, had a whole bunch of PNGs, let's just say this is the freebie, and there were heaps of them in there, what I would probably do is I would have an original file, and then I would have a secondary file, which is the file that I share, right? So I would just grab a link. So I'd go copy the Dropbox link, and that would be the one that was for the clients. And that's just in case anything happens to the files, because you always want to have a master copy of everything that you do, right? And that actually, I would say, goes for any files that you're sharing as well. Now, that's just something that I've learned in design. Whenever you're sharing stuff with clients, you just always have a master copy, and then you always have like a client copy. And that's just in case anything goes wrong, right? So what you would do is we've copied that Dropbox file. Now you can, change the text on the button. So let's just say they can get the freebie here. So I'd be like, download your freebie. And then all you would need to do is pop your link in there. Make sure that it's always open in a new window, because just in case they want to come back to this page. So we've saved those changes, and we can exit out of here. Now, the other place that you can also deliver your lead magnets is with automation rules. So with automation rules, basically this is telling System.io to do some automatic actions, right? So you would like to add the rule. So the funnel step form subscribe, that means when someone comes into your funnel and they've subscribed to your squeeze page and they've signed up with their email address. So you click on here, and then you go to add action. Now you always want to add a tag whenever you're setting up anything in System.io, and that's so you know when people are coming into your system exactly where they've come from. If you don't put a tag, you're going to have all these email addresses that come in, and you're going to have no idea what they signed up for, and that does not help you when you're trying to do marketing. So you're going to add a tag, and we're going to create a new tag, and we're just going to call it lead magnet for now. I would highly recommend calling your tag the name of the lead magnet that you have, so you can easily identify it. Don't just call it lead magnet. That's just for an example. Okay, so I've created the tag. Now I'm going to add another action, which is sending the email. So we are going to create a new email, and we're going to say something like, here is your lead magnet. Whatever you want to write. Like you would say something like, here's your freebie, here's your 10, here's the 10 ways to get traffic to your lead magnet, anything like that. Now you can go, hey, and you can personalize it with first name. There's actually quite a lot of personalization you can do with emails, but I find that when you're just delivering lead magnets, things like that, simple is better, because usually what happens is people are going to get that lead magnet. They're going to have an attention span of about 2 seconds. So no more than like 2 or 3 lines is good. And then you can be like, thank you for subscribing. And then write them a really nice little note if you want to. And then be like, download here. And then it works exactly the same way. If you've got things stored in Dropbox or whatever, like any links, anything like that. So we would grab that Dropbox link again. So let's grab that here. You can use any kind of file storage that you have. There's lots of ones that are out there for free as well. Like I think like Google Drive you can use for free. I just prefer Dropbox because I've just used it with all my design clients, and that's what I have. So add it in there, and that is about it. So that is your email, and you can save that. Okay, so once you've saved the email, it will actually come up here. This is just my demo account, so I couldn't save the email. but that's where it will save, and you'll see the subject of the name of the email there. So I'm just going to close that for now because it won't save. Anyway, you save that rule. So you have set up your tag and you've set up your automatic email. So you have now got a complete system where you have set up a page. So we can view the funnel. You have set up a complete page where you can grab where people can come and sign up. You've got, a way that you can capture the email addresses. You have also got a thank you page, and that thank you page, they can get the freebie from there. And also you've set up those automated rules so everything else happens automatically. So just in case people accidentally get distracted with the kids and they forget to download their freebie, you can, the system has automatically emailed it to them, which is so cool. So it's really easy to share your lead magnet link. All you need to do is grab the first page of the squeeze page. You can see the link there. So you can copy it to your clipboard and you can paste it into your browser just to check that it all works. Highly recommend that you test your lead magnet, sign up with your own email address and see how everything works. Now, essentially, this is the whole map of what you've just created. And now your only job is to create cool social media content and share that link to attract people to your lead magnet. That is where you need to spend your time on, is focusing on social media and sharing that link so you can share all the value that you have with your clients and you can get to your 1,000 subscribers.
If you enjoyed my content today, please like the video, make sure you subscribe, even leave a comment below to let me know that you are loving this content so I can create more for you.